Just eating some burger. I finished the fries already. Title of the stream is "You're Gay" if you click on this video. I should have said simp though. Yeah. Well, I don't like this sauce. I need some ketchup. How did I finish the fries so fast? You're gay. You're gay. Oh my god. Ketchup. I like his mindset. His top G mindset, like, and I like how when in your case says, you're not earning money, you're taking away money. You're taking the money away.
If you are watching a YouTube channel dedicated to finance and business, I am almost 100% confident that you have watched The Wolf of Wall Street at least a dozen times. It's an amazing movie that's gone on to inspire a generation of douchey sales bros around the world. But there is one line that still makes me angry 7 years later.
An IPO is an initial public offering. It's the first time a stock is offered for sale to the general population. Now, as the firm taking the company public, we set the initial sales price and sold those shares right back to our friends. Look, I know you're not following what I'm saying anyway, right? That's okay. That doesn't matter.
No. I was following. It does matter. I even had my notepad and pen out ready to take notes. Yeah, well, if you are anything like me, you might have been thinking the same thing. But that's fine. The real Jordan Belfort himself said that the movie was only loosely based off the book that he wrote, and the book was only loosely based off reality. There were a lot of things intentionally left out of the book because if they were left in, they could be considered proceeds of crime. Similarly, there were lots of things left out of the movie because Martin Scorsese specializes in chronicling the rise and fall of organized crime figures, not analyzing fraudulent stock market activity. But that's okay, because you guys have me. So it's time to learn how money works, to lift the hood on Stratton Oakmont's questionable operations and find out how it let Mr. Belfort rake in almost $1 million a week in ill-gotten gains. As always, I would like to thank my channel members and patrons on Patreon for making it possible to make a demonetized video about literal financial fraud. If you want to make more videos like this possible, please consider supporting the channel on either of these platforms. Jordan Belfort's career really picked up when he was laid off of his job at L.F. Rothschild, a New York-based stock brokerage. Back before the 2000s, buying stocks was not as simple as going online and typing in a ticker symbol. People would actually call a real living person, a stockbroker, and give them instructions on what stocks to buy and what stocks to sell. More often than not, it would actually work the other way around. The stockbroker would call their client and tell them what stock to buy and sell. The same was true of getting information. Here in 2021, if you want to know what the price of GME is, all you need to do is plug it into Google and hey, there it is. Back in the 80s, you either needed to wait for tomorrow's newspaper or call your broker to see what the market was up to. Now, as Matthew McConaughey so insightfully points out, nobody, I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if a stock is going up, down, sideways, or in circles. Least of all, stockbrokers. So, why did they do this then?
You and me, the brokers, we're taking home cold hard cash via commission, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. They earn significant commissions by processing these trades. These days, we are used to zero commission brokers, but that hasn't always been the case. In the 90s, it wasn't unusual for trades to cost as much as 2% of the total value of the assets being traded. A stockbroker would normally get 1% of that, and the firm that the stockbroker worked for would get the other 1%. Jordan Belfort would later go on to work at Investor Center. In reality, Jordan actually worked for a series of companies like this, but what the movie portrays is pretty indicative of these types of operations. These are what is called over-the-counter brokerages, which are very different from the exchange brokerages like LF Rothschild. Exchange brokerages facilitate trades on public exchanges. They would have a team of actual people down on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange calling out trades on behalf of the stockbrokers in their office who would be relaying trades from their clients. As we have seen, this system was still susceptible to unscrupulous behavior, mainly in the form of stockbrokers driving their clients to make as many trades as possible to drive up their commissions. But the exchange had some level of control over all the players in this game to make sure things didn't get too out of hand. If the exchange decided that a particular stockbroker or particular stockbrokering company was acting in a way that was detrimental to the exchange's reputation, they deserved the right to kick them off the trading floor. This would destroy stock brokerages because if they can't make trades, they don't have a business. Exchanges also heavily regulate what companies are allowed to be listed on their exchanges. They audit financial statements, conduct background checks on the management, and make sure that the company's CEO's mother doesn't pick up the phone when you call their head office. Over-the-counter firms are different. They do not utilize the services of an exchange, and because of this, they do away with a lot of the regulation and oversight that comes with them. Companies can approach these over-the-counter firms directly and say, hey, I need $1 million to conduct funding on R&D on a new piece of radar tech that has both military and civilian applications. The stock firm will say, sure, but we keep 50% of all the money we raise for you. At best, these companies are just desperate for funding to get the idea off the ground, and at worst, they are also looking to defraud investors using any money they raise. Another thing is that 50% number was just a bit of Hollywood magic. The OTC brokers were likely only making 10 to 20% on these trades. Either way, it should be clear to see that any company that needs to offer a 20% cut to a stockbroker just to raise money is probably not worth investing in. And that is why Jordan Belfort and his colleagues resorted to high-pressure sales tactics on unsophisticated investors. Jordan eventually founded Stratton Oakmont, a subsidiary of Stratton Securities, which was a small-time dealer that could trade both over-the-counter and exchange-listed companies. Belfort and his co-founders, Brian Blake and Danny Porish, portrayed as Donnie Ozoff in the 2013 film, later bought out the entire firm and started to change how things would be run. Belfort had been making good money by, as he put it,
selling garbage to garbage men and making cash hand over fist.
But he had grander ambitions. He went on to hire a team of stockbrokers who would all aggressively pitch whatever stock he told them to. Before giving this order, he would call up unaffiliated but trustworthy connections who would buy up a large amount of stock in a small value company, preferably one with less than a $100 million market cap. Once his connections, affectionately called rat holes, owned a big enough portion of the company, he would instruct all of the brokers on his sales floor to go out and sell the stock to whoever would buy it. The buying frenzy would drive up the price, which would have the convenient side effect of making it easier to sell to new investors. This stock has doubled in value this last week. Get in now or you're going to miss out. Once the price of the stock had reached a certain level, Jordan would instruct his rat holes to start selling. While this was happening, Jordan's company would make it incredibly difficult for their regular clients to sell off the stock. Brokers would be instructed to not answer phone calls from investors looking to sell, or just to intentionally lose trade orders. This gave rat holes time to exit their positions, and as soon as regular investors could start selling their own stock, the price would collapse. The rat holes would then give money they made to Belfort while keeping a small cut for themselves. This scheme was taken to new heights when Stratton Oakmont started taking companies public. An initial public offering is when a company is first listed on a public exchange. There are lots of rules and regulations involved in this process, but the advantage to the business at the end of the day is that it becomes much easier to raise capital from public markets. Businesses will hire an underwriting firm to guide them through the process and assume some sort of risk of the whole operation. The underwriting firm will then be responsible for making sure the IPO is successful. A successful IPO really just means that all of the shares that the company wants to sell get sold at or above the agreed upon price. Normally, companies will go to investment banks to do their underwriting, but in its prime, Stratton Oakmont managed to court a few companies to use their services instead. You might have thought that the reintroduction of public exchanges into the mix would have slowed down Belfort's scheming. There was a reason he traded over-the-counter stocks in the first place, and that was to avoid the regulation and scrutiny that comes with these public markets. But Jordan didn't let that stand in his way. In fact, he developed a system to get the best out of both of these systems. Jordan would instruct his rat holes to buy up stock in a company that he was about to take public. The company would then debut on the public market, and then he would instruct his army of brokers to sell the IPO to all of their contacts. This would drive up the price of the stock just like it did before. But this time, because it was listed on a public market, it would attract the attention of other investors who didn't even know who Stratton Oakmont was. People would just hear the news that some IPO was up 50% at open, and then they would want to get in on that action. The rat holes could then use this buying mania to silently sell their stocks, netting them a very healthy profit. Jordan effectively combined the unregulated environment of over-the-counter operations with the inherent trust investors had in publicly traded stocks to create the ultimate money-making scam. And that's how you make $22 million in 3 hours! For those of you who haven't connected the dots yet, this is what you call a pump and dump. And it was the mechanism by which Jordan Belfort made millions. For a while, it actually looked like these schemes were becoming a thing of the past. Online stock trading platforms and easy access to market information meant that investors were no longer exposed to brokers who would hype up some shitty small cap company. Unfortunately, the rise of loosely regulated crypto markets has meant that pump and dump schemes are back with a vengeance. The only difference is today, the coked up stockbrokers have been swapped out for Discord communities and gaming influencers, and penny stocks have been replaced with stupid meme coins. Another important part of the movie was how Jordan hid his money once he had made it. I don't have time to go into that in this video, but fortunately, I have made an entire video on how exactly you could do this if you ever found yourself in the possession of a large pile of ill-gotten gains. So go and watch that video if you think that's something that's likely to happen to you. As always, a special thank you to my channel members and patrons on Patreon for making it possible for everybody to keep on learning.
God, doesn't a fucking connection lost again, motherfuckers! Ah! Pump and dump. Oh.
How money works.
Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna take a shit, bro. I gotta take it. I'm so tired. I'm so
I want
sleepy.
you to understand, we don't do anything illegal whatsoever. I mean, you could talk to the SEC. They were at my office 15 times over the last 6 months. So, I mean, I got nothing to hide. You know, the SEC is a civil regulatory agency. We pursue criminal activity. Exactly. You go after real criminals, which makes me wonder what the hell you're investigating me for. I mean, honestly, what is it that you think that we did or do? I don't get it. Well, Jordan, I can't discuss an ongoing investigation. No, I get that. No, I understand. With that said, this case got dumped on my desk. Did it? You know, by a higher up who needs to make a show of looking into the new company on the block, you know, with all the press and everything, and then I end up being the.
If you are watching a YouTube channel dedicated to finding If you are watching a YouTube channel dedicated to finance and business, I am
I'm Jordan. I'm /school, which are stocks that are priced under $1. And I was selling them to average moms and pops, people with little or no net worth. So, for example, when someone would buy a penny stock, they might put in $500 and the stock would be priced at 10 cents a share. And it was like an emotional. I'm Jordan Belfort, and this is SalesSuite.com/school. The best way to explain to you how the straight line works is to tell you the story of how I invented it. So what happened was when I started Stratton, the brokerage firm that you saw on the movie, right? It didn't begin with me selling $5 to $10 stocks to the richest 1% of Americans. In fact, I was doing very much the opposite. I was selling penny stocks, which are stocks that are priced under $1, and I was selling them to average moms and pops, people with little or no net worth. So, for example, when someone would buy a penny stock, they might put in $500 and the stock would be priced at 10 cents a share. And it was an emotional impulse sale. It wasn't like a real serious long-term investment. You call mom or pop, meaning just like they could be someone that worked in a civil service job. It could be a mailman. It could be a teacher. It could be anybody. But it wasn't a wealthy businessman or businesswoman that, literally had a huge net worth, ordered people around, was used to making big decisions. They were average people. So the average investment was $500. And of that, your commission was very high. You'd make about $250 in commission, right? So big commission. I had trained my first 12 people how to sell penny stocks, and they were doing really, really well. I had this small firm, and the average kid was making about $10,000 a month, which was pretty damn good back in 1988. And I was making maybe about $1 million a year, which is pretty damn good too, right? Now, let me go back a step in the story here. When I went down to Wall Street in the beginning, it was just like the movie portrayed it. That very first day, it was a big firm I was working at, and I walked into this firm. It was LF Rothschild, right? Big New York Stock Exchange firm. And when I walked in, I couldn't believe it. The guys were just on the phone, they're yelling and screaming and cursing, and the fear and the greed was just unbelievable, right? And they were calling the richest 1% of Americans. That's who they were calling. And when they would call one of these business owners that had, accounts at 3 or 4 other firms, there weren't calling people that didn't have any money in the market. And these people would make an investment. Ultimately, those investments would be between $250,000 and sometimes upwards of $1 million. The portfolio they would end up managing for these people was $1 million. So now let's just do the math on that. When you call up a person with little or no net worth, it's a $500 trade in a penny stock. When you call up a really wealthy person, that's, a business owner, the trade could be $1 million. So I started at the big firm and I watched that happen. And then when the market crashed that first day, and they said, that I was a broker, and they said, the firm, all brokers will become cab drivers. The firm shut down, and that was that. I was out of a job, and I ended up going to this small firm on Long Island that was still hiring, and that turned out to be a penny stock firm. So now I go into this penny stock firm, and I'm shocked at what I see. I see these uneducated kids calling average moms and pops, and doing these very small $500 at the most $1,000 trades, making these very high commissions versus what I saw on the big New York Stock Exchange firms where they're calling the wealthiest 1%. The kids are very educated and they're getting these massive investments from people. And the collective wisdom at the time was that, you can't have these kids who didn't really go to college and really weren't sophisticated enough to get on the phone with a wealthy person and close them. You couldn't have them calling the rich people because they wouldn't be able to do it. So that's why things were the way they were. It was this idea that the collective wisdom was you take educated kids who went to the best schools and you have them call the very successful people. And then you have these uneducated kids who really aren't great salespeople and don't have the financial background to talk the talk, so to speak, calling average moms and pops. I had the benefit of seeing both worlds. And when I walked into this company, this small company, the Investor Center, in fact, there's a great scene from the movie. Let's play that right now. And this is actually going to explain to you what happens. It's a fabulous scene. So I want you guys to watch it. And then when we're done, I'll meet you in this side. It's about 2 minutes here and we'll come back.
Hey, I'm looking for an investor center.
Is that you want to invest?
No, investor center. I'm looking for investor center.
Yeah, that's us. Hey, no, this is it. This is it.
Oh,
I'm Dwayne.
you're Dwayne.
Yeah.
Hi, Dwayne. We spoke on the phone. I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the broker from Rothschild from New York.
Yes, yeah. Have a seat. How are you?
You remember we had a
We spoke
conversation
on the phone earlier, right?
2 hours ago. Right.
Yeah.
אני לא מבקש לקנות את הסטאק.
You never heard of them. They're up and comers. That's what that means.
3
You've
cents
heard
a
of them
share.
for a long
That's $3, you cheap fuck.
So, where are your Quotrons? Your
Cotrons?
Yeah, computers.
No, we don't even need computers here. We just trade right off the pink sheets here.
Pink
Yeah,
sheets.
yeah, the penny stocks. Companies that can't get listed on NASDAQ, they don't have enough capital. Their shares trade here.
Bro, what time is it? It was 46 already. What? Okay. Oh my God, the guy's gonna come in like 15 minutes. Oh my God, bro, I gotta get ready. Sorry guys, I have to get ready, bro. Like, I actually have to get ready because I have to get ready because like the people are gonna come in 15 minutes. And yeah, I just have to get ready. Oh, I'm not sure if I should record, bro. Like, I don't see any point of fucking recording anything, bro. Yeah, I don't see any point of recording anything. Why can't I live stream on the phone? I don't understand that, bro. Can I live stream on my phone? Oh. Oh. I just have to get ready with all the chairs and shit, bro. Now that I come to think of it. Look at all these trash, bro. What the fuck? There's so much trash. Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me? Guys, I have to get ready, bro. For real. Do you have to get ready, bro? Oh, what should I bring, bro? I mean, they can't solve shit. Oh, bro, I'm so full, bro. I am so fucking full, man. I'm so full, bro. Oh, dude, I'm so freaking full, bro. So fucking full, bro. Fuck, I'm so freaking full, bro. Oh, I don't feel that good. Like, I shouldn't eat burger. I should eat more healthy from now on. Let's try to eat more healthy, bro. Burgers are good, but they're just fucking, if you overeat, it just make you feel like shit. So, like, eat more healthy from now on. Eat more healthier. Eat more healthier. Eat healthier, bro. Eat healthier. I'm changing, by the way. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so freaking tired. I'm so tired. So tired. Tired. I'm so tired. So tired, bro. I'm so tired, bro. tired, bro. Oh. When I was just enjoying the stream, bro. Oh my god! Oh, arg. Oh my god, my phone battery's at 60%. This is not good, bro. How's it only at 16%, man? Jesus. Let me charge this shit. Oh. Oh my god. I don't think I need earphones. Like, let me just put them in. I don't need earphones. They're useless now because there's something broken, bro. I do need a mask. And I do need a phone and some stuff like that. All I need is a phone, right? All I need is a phone, bro. All I need is a phone. It's gonna be face to face, by the way, so I don't know. I wanted to watch this fucking Jordan Belfort shit, bro. Oh, he's gonna come soon, bro. Oh my god. Okay, I should end the stream pretty quick. Where's the fucking... Yeah, here. Oh, he's very engaging, though. I like how the way he talks. The wolf is very engaging. Probably that's why he's the wolf after all. The video, I can just tell from the video. I can just tell from the video, bro. Very engaging. Oh. I can just tell from the video. Oh. 153 right now. Oh. Oh, I'm feeling it. So tired, bro. Oh my god, bro, wait. Oh, Pebrushkis. Wait, what? Is that getting a message, bro? Sure. Okay. That'd be tough. Yeah, because 의자 가지고 갈까? 의자를 가지고 갈 것 같기도 하고. 솔직히 말하면 될 것 같아. 특별한 거 필요한 건 아니고 그냥 내 마음을 얘기하면 돼. Okay, I'll be back after the thing. Maybe I might leave the stream on. No, see, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna end the stream because I think I'm gonna do it outside. So, boys, it's 1:55. I have to go down now. Yeah. Kind of have to go down. Why is this thing? Okay. No, that's not what I need. How do I pause this shit? Return. Pause, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm so tired. So freaking tired, bro. Bye-bye, guys. I need to go down. Guys, I really have to go down. Bye. So tired. Oh. End the stream, bro. I'll be back probably like an hour and then I'll talk to you guys again. Or I'll live stream again.